And next, we'll be delving into the story of Dong Yuhui, who transitioned from a career as an English language tutor to becoming one of China's most influential live streaming e-commerce hosts. Now, Dong Yuhui rose to online fame just last June. Eschewing the prevalent fast-paced sales promotion style, Dong has attracted millions of followers with his knowledgeable conversations during live streaming sessions. He covers topics from art to culture and from ancient Chinese linguistics to English phrases. And his streams often resemble a classroom. Over the past year, Dong's substantial popularity has assisted his employer, EasyBuy, in becoming very profitable. And despite having amassed over 12 million followers on Chinese social media, he still humbly asserts that he does not yet qualify as an influencer. So in today's High Talk, our anchor Wang Mengmeng sits down with him to discuss his experiences, transitions, and the challenges he's faced.
我说《论语》体现了一种人的高尚的精神追求，因为在精神问题和道德问题。My pleasure.
So when you first started, there was a time that you couldn't sell. You had very few followers, 5 to say?
5 or 4, yeah.
Yeah. Did you see a point of making that effort, and why did you carry on? What made you carry on?
I wasn't myself at the beginning when I was trying to sell goods to viewers in front of a screen. I belittled myself. I thought that was meaningless because I used to be a teacher, an English teacher, for 8 years. So I defined myself as someone who spread the knowledge and what ambition, what mission they should to make for their future. I am not the person to yell in front of a screen. That wasn't something a teacher should do.
You don't take pride in what you had to do.
I didn't find the turning point, even though the world was changing for me, collapsed and reconstructed again. I didn't realize that. I was too obsessed with my past. Until one day, I learned the story behind the farm product from Gansu province. A small county, young people go to big cities for better jobs. The elderly, lack of care, and they still need to work in the fields. So I suddenly realized that, yeah, that was me. Come on, you were from a certain kind of village, just like that. A small county, just like that. And then now you have the chance to do the right thing. Why are you hesitating for a long time? So I suddenly realized that I cannot be obsessed with my past as a teacher. I do enjoy it, but when you have no choice, make your current choice correct.
So when you were making that transformation, what was the most difficult thing for you?
How do I define myself? Yeah. How I define myself is the major key for my work. Because who do you think you are? And what do you think you are? I think this is the two major questions everybody should consider.
But now, how would you describe yourself? If you were to use just one word to identify what you're doing right now, would it be a teacher, an influencer, an e-commerce salesperson, or something else? What would it be?
I was an English teacher, but now, to be honest, I am a promoter.
A promoter.
But I try to be an influencer in the future. That's totally different. I don't think I'm an influencer currently.
Not yet.
Not yet. If you want to be an influencer, you need to pay too much attention to what you are trying to spread. What kind of values, what kind of knowledge, what kind of lifestyle. Because if people adore you, people will learn to be you.
But an influencer is what exactly a lot of followers consider you to be, because they think that you create a different vibe in your live streaming sessions and you get a lot of messages across, not just the products themselves, but also, you know, there's a sense of complexity, sophistication. What more does it take to become an influencer?
I define myself as a man from the village, and I try to help the farmers, the low-income class, which is highly related to the land. But we've just started. This is the only beginning.
Is this your way of staying connected to your roots?
Definitely.
Are you trying to give back something to the land where you grew up?
You know, I grew up in a rural village, so I know the life. I know they work really hard to get very poor income. So it's not all about the selling things. Sometimes the consumers and the providers of agricultural product, they have no simultaneous information exchange. You need to make it balanced. You need to make the profit, more profit into the farmers. When people need to buy something, people want cheaper price. But to be honest, the cheaper price always means
Bad quality?
I'm trying to use another word, but yes, if we want lower price for agricultural products all the time, those who have no right to speak for themselves, they will suffer the most.
What do you envision to be the future of the e-commerce industry?
I don't know. To be honest, I'm not a business leader. I'm just a lucky young person. But in my opinion, e-commerce is just a different way, a different approach. You need to improve the quality. You need to improve the industry standards. You need to build the whole line to sell things at a proper price, because the business industry, they still need profit to make improvements to pay the workers.
But then you found a way to associate or to transfer what you did in the past. How do you interpret your own success?
First, how do you define success? If you define yourself as a successful person, you need to achieve something which can be beneficial to yourself and to others. I am not successful because who I am. I am lucky for who I am and what I am. When you have people's attention, you need to cherish the time they spent with you. What kind of values, what kind of knowledge, what you are trying to spread.
Does your current job make you happy?
A part of, yeah. I cannot say the whole thing, no. I don't enjoy selling people things, honestly. Still. I cannot enjoy people buy too much things just because they love me.
You consider that a bad thing?
That is definitely vicious.
And men are constantly searching for meaning. There needs to be a sense of purpose to keep you going, to keep you strong. Have you found that purpose?
I think so.
Thank you.
Thank you.